In her little workshop by the lake, Natalie has nestled into another pillow project.
It's like a ski patrol skier with mountains in the background.
Switching the stitching from one sewing machine to the next, depending on the color thread she wants. She pieces together fabric cutouts to create a postcard-perfect pillow.
I enjoy doing anything like out in the woods or by the water, like fishing or swimming.
She is surrounded by stacks and racks and walls of pillows in her workshop, where this 18-year-old launched her own business, Creative Pillow Place.
I love all my pillows. Right now, I like all the Winnie ones that I do. That's one of my favorites. And then obviously the loons are a popular one that I love to make too. Right now I'm cutting out the background for the pillows that I make. And most fabric I get from upholstery places that don't need it anymore. So it's kind of like scraps. I can reuse it for pillows, so it's not going to waste.
Soon, whimsical nods to New Hampshire are preserved on pillows and headed to stores.
And people love them.
Like New Leaf in downtown Laconia, the first shop to sell Natty's pillows when she started making them 4 years ago.
The New Hampshire one that I made has the old man, just because that's kind of what New Hampshire is like known for. I have a loon one with a little baby on it because we always go on the lake during the summer and we see a lot of loons and I think they're pretty cool. These are 2 cardinals sitting on birch trees. I really like birch trees. I love walking through the woods and seeing them. I have a New Hampshire ski pillow right here that I made. I like making people happy with my pillows.
Her custom creations are now in 8 New Hampshire shops and in demand.
They have more than one chair, so can you make 2 of them?
Yes, I can.
And they shoot like a large square.
So where does Natalie get her inspiration? On family adventures.
The different vacations we go on is definitely a good inspiration for different pillows that I can come home and work on.
They build a campfire, that sparks a campfire pillow. Or a lobster feast, forever in fabric. Natty's family snaps a photo, next thing you know, it's on a pillow.
It was a very big fish that I caught. It's like a bass. It's supposed to be a bass, except the fish was much bigger. One day, a couple of weeks ago, we did see a bear in a tree down our street.
Canoe trips, meeting chickens, ice fishing, pillow, pillow, pillow.
I made this Jeep pillow because I was able to buy a Jeep with the money I got from the pillow sales. And I got to take it off-roading over the summertime.
Is that you right there?
Yes, with my brown hair and the braids. Whenever I'm doing something, I always am thinking about how I could put it on a pillow to show that that's something that I enjoy or like to do.
When she's not sewing, she's brewing up something special at Lakeport Wayfarer Coffee, where she has lots of encouragement from friends to stay creative. One of her biggest fans, her grandmother, stopped in for a cup.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you.
She helped get Natty started.
My grandmother started teaching me how to like sew and make little quilt patterns, and then I got my own sewing machine and I started playing around with it. I started making pillows as gifts for my family.
This is the very first, we say this is where it all began because she made this for us as a gift.
Natty's parents knew she had a knack for artsy things as a young girl.
She kind of always had some sort of draw to doing crafty stuff.
As the pillows evolved, they pitched in, carting Natty to craft shows and pop-up shops outside. I saw a picture of you standing on the side of the road like it was a lemonade stand, but it was a pillow stand.
So that was on our vacation, and they were a big hit.
We just do these mountain bike rides or go on the mountain skiing, and all of a sudden she comes up with a mountain biking pillow or a ski pillow.
It's going pretty big. Yeah, sky's the limits at this point.
Her pet pillows are very popular.
I get a lot of custom pet pillows for pets that they love or that have passed away. Those are one of the ones that I most enjoy because I know it makes a lot of people happy.
And Natty's next venture, she's trying her hand at doorstops.
I make the shapes of the animals so they can sit on the floor and kind of like stand out in people's homes. And they seem to be pretty good hits.
An inn in Maine already ordered some.
They want a doorstop in each of their rooms. So I'm working on some sea creature ones.
Her pillows have made their way to homes all over New England and home with tourists across America, even overseas. And how do you know it's a one-of-a-kind woven right here in her workshop? By the heart on the back with that signature button, handmade by Natty.
To just show that I put my heart into the work of the pillow. It makes me feel happy because people can connect to the pillow and it touches their heart.